Hey everyone, this is Angie with Too Cool Stamping. I apologize, I had an interruption, had to take care of something with my daughter really quickly. So hopefully we can finish up without any more interruptions. So to get back to where I was talking about the Cloud Cover ink pad. The Cloud Cover ink pad is not available due to some chemical reactions changing the color, but you can purchase the Cloud Cover refill ink and the uninked Stampin' Spots, which you get 5 in a package. So that's just something I'll give you information about. And if you want to add that, I'm not going to include that as a must in the suggested shopping cart for your In Color Club, but you can add it if you would like to have one of those as a Cloud Cover ink spot. Okay, so that was for month 4. What you will get is the Cloud Cover cardstock. You'll also get the whole pack of In Color markers, the Cloud Cover linen ribbon, and the In Color Designer Series paper, the little 6x6 pack of really pretty patterns. For your class kit, you're going to have 2 different ones that you can use the Cloud Cover markers on. The first one, this one, we have Secret C as the background, some Petunia Pop, and we're using Bubble Bath and Fresh Freesia for these. You could also use Petunia Pop stamped off. This is Shaded Spruce stamped off, or you could use Lost Lagoon, and same with this one. And this one actually used the Cloud Cover Stampin' Write marker to add the Cloud Cover ink there. If you have a Cloud Cover ink spot that you've created with the refill ink and the uninked ink spots, you can use that for that instead. Some Secret C here, and then I will be giving you all the different pieces here, the die cut background. You will need to stamp this on scrap paper and then use your dies if you want to upgrade to a die bundle to cut those out, or you can just use paper snips and cut those out yourself. I'll include the ribbon here, and you'll add the Designer Series paper background, the little strip across the back here in Cloud Cover, and also the different accents in the Cloud Cover color, I should say. So that's one. And then the second one for month 4 is that beautiful Cloud Cover background. We're using the eyelet folder. You'll add the Designer Series paper from your pack in these 2 areas. I'll give you the die cuts and then also the textured notes background there, and you'll stamp these items on your basic white scrap. You can either use dies if you've upgraded to a bundle, or you can use your paper snips to cut those out. And then to get the smile, that is from this stamp set. It might be backwards for you, but it says "You Make Me Smile." So we've used our Stampin' Write markers to get just one word on that piece. So and then also this is stamped in Secret C, and then I use the Cloud Cover marker just to color it in, whereas these other ones are in Berry Burst and Petunia Pop, I think, or Berry Burst and stamped off Berry Burst, and then Shaded Spruce and stamped off Shaded Spruce. So we do have a couple other colors there. I think this one is Lemon Lime Twist, or you could use Granny Apple Green stamped off. Lots of ways you can do those stems to match. So that is our second card for month 4. Then to finish up, we just kind of have all the miscellaneous left for month 5. Again, if you don't want these things, if you want to, change things around, you can certainly do that. I'm calling it the Secret C month, month 5. You'll get the Secret C cardstock, the Secret C linen ribbon, faux linen ribbon, the Timid Tiger faux linen ribbon, and then you'll get the refills: Secret C refill, Timid Tiger refill, Darling Duckling refill, and Strawberry Slush refill. You'll notice that I do not have the Cloud Cover refill on any of the months. At the time I set this up, they didn't know exactly what they were doing with Cloud Cover, and so I just designed everything to not have Cloud Cover ink as far as an ink pad. So I didn't want to force people or suggest that people get the Cloud Cover refill ink. However, I love Cloud Cover. It's a beautiful color, and now that they have shared that you can use the refill with the uninked ink spots, please go ahead and add that as an addition to your order if you want to. Maybe use some of your Stampin' Rewards to get those. I would highly recommend that, but I will not put that on your suggested order. Or maybe I don't know, I haven't decided if I'm going to add that to your order or not, but I will make sure that you have the information and you can add it to your order and at any time that you want to. Okay, so month 5, the last ones that we're going to do, we have Bloom Where You're Planted, and a little fancy fold card here for the last one. What is this up here? What is that? A little piece of dimensional. So I'll give you, these are 2 layers of die cuts, so you'll get that in there, and then you'll just have this to stamp on. Some Secret C accents that you'll provide, and then the designer series paper on this part, and this part will be out of your original kit. Okay, and then the last one, I just blogged about this yesterday, one of my favorite ones. This is on Lost Lagoon background, and then cloud cover, Timid Tiger, either full strength or stamped off for the flowers, and the background here is Secret C stamped off. This is Secret C going across. I will give you the die cut for this. I did find that it was something you were able to stamp on. I actually stamped this onto the die cut, the white die cut that's already done. So I will send you the die cut for that you can stamp on. If that doesn't work and you don't have the bundle, so you don't have the dies, then you may have to stamp it again and cut it out. But I know it's a little bit tricky to cut that out. So I will send you the die, and it's very doable. I did it, and I'll give you some tips on how to do that during that month. You'll have some of the faux ribbon here, and then this little piece is another, it's from the Bloom Where You're Plant, it's from this Bloom Where You're Planted. You're just using the your from that, so you'll use your Stampin' Write markers to just have the one word there. Anyway, so that's the last one. So many different kinds of cards. I love all the florals. I hope that you're loving those too. Beautiful, beautiful patterns and colors. And I love that it's really inspiring as far as what colors you can use with the new in colors. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of creative inspiration and helps you, use those colors in other ways as well for your own projects. Okay, let me just see. Oh, one thing I didn't mention, going over all my notes to make sure I answered all the questions. One thing I didn't mention is the timing of this. So the first round is going to start on June 4th, 2025. And so the signups are going on right now. If you get your signups in before June 4th, then I will make sure that you are in that first round. And that just means I'll be sending you information to place that first suggested order. I'll give you your shopping cart and all the information that you need, and we'll get your kits in the mail as soon as your orders are completed by the deadline. So that will be the first round. I will start another round because I am anticipating that there's going to be some people who may see this video, these 2 videos, part 1 and part 2, that may help them understand how it works, and they may be more excited about it. So I'm assuming I'm going to have some additional people signing up. So I'll have another round that will probably start around the 18th of June. We'll do that shopping cart then, and get that going as we get that filled up. The cool thing about it is, in the past I've had to like gather up 5 people for 5 months to do the 5 different colors. We don't have to do any of that now. I don't have to have any specific amount of people. You can just sign up as you are ready to sign up, and I'm going to have different rounds just so that I'm not sending things out on a daily basis. So I'll just have, a group of people that I'm doing at a time, and we'll just go for it that way. I am also going to give you the disclaimer or the caveat that I have not used the shopping cart resource that Stampin' Up! Has very much. It's a brand new thing, so please give me a little bit of grace if we have a little bit of hiccups right at the beginning. I think I know how to use it, and I'm going to try really hard to make sure that there's no problems, but it is a brand new feature for them, and one that I have only used like one other time. So we'll try to get that going, and we'll work through it together a little bit, but it's new for everybody. I mean, it's a brand new feature. So, but we're trying to make the best of it and get the most out of it. And I think this is a great way to do it with this new In Color Club. I see there are some people on here. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any questions right now and you want to give me a shout out right now, you can. If you have other questions and this is already done being live, that's okay. I'll go back and answer anything on the follow-ups, on the comments. So please ask. If you're looking for information about the In Color Club, including where to sign up, you just need to go to toocoolstamping.com and I'll have all the information there. I have a complete details page listed there as well. And then the signups. And again, if you sign up between now and June 4th, you'll be in that first round of In Color Club participants. Then I'll have another round, I'm thinking around the 18th will be my next, just kind of like 2 weeks later. I'll do another round of whoever wants to sign up after that. So, all right. Thank you so much. Again, I apologize. We had the interruption. So if you're watching this, this is part 2 of a 2-part video series on my In Color Club and all the questions and answers for that for 2025. So go back and look for part 1 if you have missed that. And again, let me answer any questions that you have. I'd love to do it. I'm so excited for this. I hope you really love the cards. I had so much fun creating them. I think that a lot of them turned out really cute, and I really hope that you love them. So, okay, with that, I'm going to wrap up. Thank you so much for joining me. Ask me questions if you have them. Go to toocoolstamping.com for all the details. I look forward to doing our club together over the next 5 months. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.